It can change with time how we perceive her life, but it always helps me to look at other living things and just realize, you know, if you're a human, if you're an animal, most of us don't get to live. And some of us have very short lives, and it's something I didn't really see or know about until Avery. And so sometimes it's incredibly sad, sometimes it's a deeper, richer experience of life to be here.
That's such an interesting question. I think about her life. I mean, it also feels so fragmented, right? There was that like excruciating journey of what was going on, and so it was all like a haze, and then it's again like those last 10 days feel so crisp and beautiful, and it almost feels like that was her life because that was her at her kind of purest with us. But when I think of her life, it's so hard because she was a baby. It's not like, oh, she had a favorite color or she had a favorite this or it's all what we experienced for her and with her in that. And so we had a really great I still attend this early child loss like grief support group, and we were talking about how it's really hard to be with our grief so many years out, like to take time. And it was a nice kind of reframing of, well, there might not be like moments in the day that you can kind of be with Avery to like journal or to write, but there are so many moments in the day where you could be reminded that you are the way you are because of her. And in that way, I think that's how I think of her life so much. Like, how has she impacted Caleb or Jordan, right? Like, he's a father, but him becoming a father to Avery is a different father than he is to Caleb and even Nolan. And so that's how I think of her life, because they're so, it's such a brief life, but it continues in this way.
It's like, how do you continue to parent? How do we continue to parent Avery? I think the thing we do is just to bring her into who we are as people. Remember her fight.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
Would you be willing to read your poem?
Sure. Avery, you were so beautiful when you came into this world. The harsh reality of your disease was nowhere for your data to see. You were perfect. Weeks went by and confusion flooded us all. Your wandering eyes, determined gaze, your pained expressions gave us pause. Your cries and grunts were real and trapped inside. You're arching and burrowing as if trying to escape your body. I imagine you knew something was wrong. How many times did you think it? Was it painful? Did you miss us at the hospital? I smiled in pictures with pain hiding in the creases of my eyes and the creases of my smile. How could I love you so much while you break at the seams? I rest often, restlessly, hurting, getting worse, again in the hospital. The inescapable beep of the machines reminding us we're falling apart. Your parents cannot protect you. Your eyes searched for answers as you clung to life. You leave us late one night back on Mama's chest. You looked so beautiful in death, and we cry again and again. I couldn't hold you once, but now my body aches to be near you. You were the sweetest sweet there ever could be. Maybe you knew all along our great big love. But after all, you were alone, Avery, fighting an unwinnable fight. When I lose my memory of you, then what? I'm honored to know you and to be your father.
Wow. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful.
It's none of my business, but you should print that and put it up on in your office.
And going back, I'm just remembering just like talking about the arc of our life. There was a lot of pain in those before she was on hospice. Most of what we saw, again, except maybe for the first week or two, was painful, some twitches, a lot of arching, things that just are hard to look back on. It's like, what were the good times? It's hard to pinpoint. So you just have to go to, I knew you.